Hello guys, as you can see, we got pure breed chicks here. And there are different breeds. We have different breeds, and these include black, all sort of pedigree. We have light Sussex. You can have a look at these white ones, right? These white ones, it's light Sussex. Then we have blue Jersey Giants, amongst others, as well as silver laced Wyandotte. We got silver laced Wyandotte in here as well. So the whole idea is to embark upon a project whereby we are doing breeding of these chicks. So here is our chicken coop. Here is our chicken coop. You guys, if you have been following us, you will remember that last year in July and August, I was here back home in Zimbabwe doing the construction of this chicken coop. And as you can see, guys, there was a lot of grass here, and we cut down all that grass. The whole idea being that next to the chicken coop, right, we don't want to see any predators hanging around close to the chicken coop. The day that we are going to transfer these pure breed chicks from the house in the brooder, I'm brooding them in the house. They are in the brooder in the house. And you know what a brooder is? A brooder is like a small cage or a small section where you have to take care of these little chicks before you can move them to the chicken coop, right? So before moving them in here inside the chicken coop, I have to make sure that I took care of them whilst they are still that side. So yeah, guys, it is what it is, and it's happening here in the village. It is really an exciting journey. I don't want to lie to you guys. It's an exciting journey. At the same time, it's a journey which comes with its own challenges. Guys, so far we got 26 purebred chicks that are 24 days old. And those are the ones that I've been showing you at the beginning of this video, right? We have 26 purebred chicks. Then besides that, I went to town on Friday, the 6th of March, and I also collected the remaining balance. When I ordered these chicks, I once said in one of the videos, I ordered close to 50 chicks, and each is going at a cost of $5. So when I went there, I got about 30 chicks, right? Then I had to go back again last week on Friday, on the 6th of March. That's when I collected the remaining balance. So we got new kids on the block. We got 20 more purebred chicks, and today they are just at day number 3. Yes. So we have day number 3, those 20, and we have day number 24, these other ones that are 26 in total, right? So in total, if you add 26 plus 20, so we're talking in terms of 46 purebred chicks that we do have, that I'm managing here in the village, right? I'm managing a total of 46 purebred chicks. So someone may ask, what's the idea, right? Someone may ask, what's the idea? What's the motive behind keeping these purebred chicks? The whole idea, guys, is to raise these chicks so that they become hens. And the male becomes roosters, then the female becomes hens. The hens are those chickens that lays eggs, right? So the idea is when they reach the laying age, or when they get to the stage whereby they'll be laying some eggs, we are then going to take those eggs and put them in an incubator, right? So guys, the reason why I'm doing this video is just to showcase to you guys the way forward, or where are we heading, which direction are we going, right? Honestly speaking, I've been thinking it to myself, and I can say there are some costs that are involved, and we don't have to take these costs for granted, right? Point number one, in these few months that I'm raising these chicks here in the village, I have to make sure that, remember, these chicks will become pullets zimupu. You know, when they get about 2 months or so, they will be zimupu pullets. Then from there, they will get to the size or to the age whereby they will become hens. So I'm saying I just got a grace period of a few months to put my house in order. What do I mean by that? Guys, this chicken coop that you can see over that side, let me show you the chicken coop. As you can see, that chicken coop is not big enough to accommodate all these chickens, or all these chicks when they get to become chickens, right? That room is too small. It won't accommodate all these chickens. The idea with the breeding of pure breeds is that if we do have like a light Sussex, which is one type of chickens, right? We have light Sussex, we have silver-laced Wyandotte, we have Buff Orpington, all those different breeds. The idea is to make sure that the Buff Orpingtons stays alone in a single compartment, right? The light Sussex, they should also stay alone in a single compartment. You don't have to mix them. The moment you go and mix these different breeds, when they are at the edge of laying eggs, it means that you'll be creating a problem for yourself, right? We are moving away from doing mixed breeding. That's the point, and that's the whole point. We are not at all involved in doing mixed breeding. So we are just maintaining the genetics. We are just maintaining the bloodlines. So if it's Buff Orpington, we just need to have Buff Orpingtons in the same compartment. If we do have light Sussex, we should just have light Sussex in the same compartment. So what I'm saying is that this chicken coop, it just measures 6 meters by 2 meters. 6 meters length, 2 meters width. And I can tell you guys, it's not big enough to accommodate all these chickens. So I need to make a plan. Hence I'm saying the time will come when these chicks becomes pullets, become hens, then they start laying eggs. But what I'm saying is that I just have about 4.5 to 5 months, right, to make sure that I put a plan in place whereby I need to construct another chicken coop. I really need to have another chicken coop. As you can see, guys, here we do have 8 different breeds. If I can include the breeds of those small little ones that I brought on Friday, right? If I add that to what I had before, to the large flock that I've just shown you, in total we have about 8 breeds in total, meaning that out of those 46 chicks, right, we have 80 different breeds, and each breed should be housed or should be accommodated in its own compartment, in its own room. We don't have to mix them. So what I'm saying is that, guys, just next to this chicken coop here, we got a space here just next door, right? You can see the chicken coop is just here. Then this side here, we got a space going this way. We got space, and we are going to use this space to put some more chicken coops, right? So as far as this project is concerned, guys, there's honestly a lot to do, right? There's honestly a lot to do. Number one, we need to have some more chicken coops here, and you can see here we have leftover, some brick leftovers here. These bricks, right? We have these bricks left after we were busy with the construction. So this whole section, we are going to have another chicken coop Yeah, yes, coming this way. We're going to have another chicken coop going this way. And in that chicken coop, we are then going to have some compartments. Light Sussex on its own, Buff Orpington on its own, Jersey Giant on its own, Silver Laced Wyandotte is another different breed on its own. That's project number one, the construction of the chicken coop, right? Then project number two, in these 4 or 5 months before these chickens start giving us eggs, there's need for a plan to have the incubator itself, right? We need to have the incubator. You know, guys, I've been doing calculations. I'm good at accounting because I've been in the accounting industry for nearly 10 years. So I'm good at calculations, right? I've been thinking that if I can have 1,372 capacity incubator, I've seen it from one of the big chicken suppliers in Zimbabwe. That incubator is going at, is it 1,000 US? If I'm not mistaken, I'll have to confirm the price. It should be 1,000 US. It should be 1,000 US. Yes, it should be 1,000 US. And that incubator is a 1,372 capacity. So it accommodates 1,372 eggs. You know, my thinking is that if I can start at that level, taking into account the number of chickens that we'll be having in the next 4 or 5 months when they're about to start giving us eggs, if I can start with a 1,372 egg capacity incubator, that will be a great thing to do. And you know what? I've been doing some quick calculations. Then I noted that for you to have that incubator, a 1,372 capacity, you need to at least be at a position of getting like 46 eggs on a daily basis. Of course, I know I have 46 chickens right now, but I can tell you guys that as we progresses, like next month, I can even add some more 15 chicks. Next month, I can add some more 10 chicks. So I'll be closing in the gaps. I know there will be mortality, there will be unforeseen circumstances in terms of the life of those chickens. You can lose chickens at any given point in time, but I'm saying month in, month out, I'll be adding in a few individuals. I'll be adding in a few chicks to the current flock. So on average, if I can at least have 46 laying hens, I can tell you guys that 1,372 egg capacity will be the best incubator for me. And that's my my prayer. If I can manage to have that incubator, guys, I can tell you that I'll be good to go. And as I'm recording this video, guys, as I'm showcasing you my life in the village, I'm not doing this as a matter of show off. No, I've been in the diaspora for quite a number of years. I'm here to motivate my dear brothers and sisters who are still in the diaspora. Not just that, there are also some individuals, my dear brothers and sisters, who are in towns or who are in farms, who are in mines, wherever they may be, back home in Zimbabwe. If you can come across this video, I hope you guys, you will be motivated by what I'm doing here in the village. You can even start with just 5 chicks. You can even start with just 10 chicks. And with those chicks, I can guarantee you guys that definitely one day you will get somewhere. So yeah, guys, I'm saying there are some costs that are involved in running this project. Number one, we need to enlarge our territory. We need some more chicken coops. That's the very next project that must happen in the next 4 to 5 months before these chickens start giving us eggs. We need to make sure we expand the space so that we don't have to mix them. Otherwise, if you mix them, we then become mixed breeders, which in this case is not the vision of this project. The vision of this project is to specialize in pure breeding, right? We'll be specializing in pure breeding and nothing else. When it comes to these pure breeds, it's pure breeding and nothing else. So the very next project that must happen in the next 4 to 5 months is the enlargement of the territory, whereby we need to have some more chicken coops with compartments, right? Then further than that, we also need to have the incubator, because once the hens starts laying, it means we'll be getting eggs, and those eggs, they need to be put in the incubator so that we can at least have chicks, and those day-old chicks, we will then be selling them to those who may be in need of them. In as far as I'm motivating you guys to say, let's do something back home, I know we cannot all be farmers, right? It comes with a passion to be a farmer, but there are so many things that we can do back home in Zimbabwe besides just doing farming, right? There are many more things that we can do besides just doing farming. And I always say, guys, when it comes to relocating back home, whether you are coming from the diaspora or you are relocating from a farm which is in Zimbabwe, coming back to the village, guys, you need to understand that we will never relocate on the same day, all of us, right? Each one of us does have his or her own day to relocate. So please don't be pressured, don't be put under pressure. Your time will come when you relocate. Right, as a summary, project number 1, the very next one is to enlarge the territory, whereby you need to have the chicken coop, right? We need to have the chicken coop built this side, coming this side. Then we need to have the incubator, at least a 1,372 egg capacity, right? Then the next thing, last but not least, that's electricity. Guys, you know, I've been checking, there are a couple of guys who are into solar business, whereby you have to get the solar system. We need a solar system here. You know, we're in the village, we are off grid, we don't have electricity. So the best way that we can do is to have a solar system, right? So as an example, if you can have, say, like 4 kV, 5 kV, 6 kV, right? That will be a very good thing for us. So guys, those are the 3 main projects that lies ahead of us here in the village. We have 3 main projects that lies ahead of us here in the village. The chicken coop enlargement, then we have the incubator that must be readily available in the next 4 or 5 months. Then we need to have electricity to be able to run the incubator. We need to have electricity, either 4, 5 or 6 kV. That will be perfect. And you know, we don't have that kind of funds, but I know with God's blessings, we will be able to have all what we need in life. And as you can see, guys, here in the village, we got some turkeys here. Matoka, right? We got some turkeys here in the village, right? You know, in the village, you have to live nicely with your neighbors, because these turkeys belongs to my neighbor. So they are just foraging, right? So you find out that for biosecurity reasons as well, we need to have a perimeter fence, right? Honestly speaking, we need to have a perimeter fence. So this whole place, it needs to be covered by a perimeter fence, like the house, going right around the house, coming back to this section where we have the chicken coop, this side of the chicken coop, right? Right round, we need to have a perimeter fence so that these purebred chicks will just remain inside here, and we don't have to go out of the bounds. And in exactly the same way, as you can see, guys, these are neighbors' turkeys. These turkeys for my neighbor, they will also be outside the enclosure, meaning that they don't have to mix and mingle with these purebred chicks for the sake of managing biosecurity. So guys, it is what it is. It's happening here in the village, And I'm saying, guys, we can all do this. We can all do this. Of course, yes, it costs money. It costs money. It calls for determination. It calls for being passionate about it. And you know, in life, nothing will ever come easy. Nothing ever comes easy in life. You see, I'm talking about the need for the fence, guys. As you can see here, just have a look at that flock coming that side. Right? Have a look at that flock coming that side. It's my neighbor's chickens. And I love these chickens very well. I love them so much. But for the sake of biosecurity, we have no option. We need to have a fence right around this place so that when we shift these pure breed chicks from the brooder into the chicken coop, when you have a fence, they can also be roaming all over this place. And by so doing, we'll be limiting these birds of my colleague, these birds of my neighbor from roaming also around this place. So it's a matter of biosecurity. You know, in doing this project, I don't want to lie to you guys, you don't have to compromise on biosecurity, not at all. You can compromise on other things, but not on biosecurity. Biosecurity, you don't have to take chances. It's more like vaccination, right? It's more like vaccination. And you know, guys, the good news is we have vaccinated our 20, 24-day-old chicks. We have already done the vaccination, the 3-in-1 for firepox, Newcastle, and infectious coryza. And tomorrow we'll be vaccinating for IBD, infectious basal disease. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. So yeah, guys, I'm sure you've learned a lot from this video, and you've learned a lot as well regarding the projects that lies ahead of us. The very first project, honestly speaking, as a summary, is the fencing that must happen. We must do the fencing as soon as possible. That's the very first priority. After the fencing, we then need to move on. Whilst you are busy raising these chicks, in the next 4.5, 5 months before they start laying, we need to make sure that we have the incubator. In fact, what must happen first is to have given the availability of funds, that can happen concurrently. You know, when there's money, there's money. Then we have to spend the money to buy what we need. When there's money, there's money. We don't have to beat about the bush. We can't run away from it. If the funds are available, we can do the construction project, enlarging the territory, building some more chicken coops, right? Because before they start mixing and mingling with one another, the time will come when they are now at the edge of having to lay eggs. You know what I'm talking about, right? When they get to that edge, honestly speaking, we must make sure that they don't have to do mixed breeding. So we must separate them from one another. One breed on its own coop. Hence the need for the construction of a chicken coop with some compartments or sections in between, right? Then additionally, we need to have the incubator as well, because once the hens start giving us eggs, we need to have those eggs hatched here. It has to happen here. We don't have to take the egg somewhere. It has to happen here. So we need to have our own 1,372 egg capacity incubator. And together that comes with having electricity as well. We need to have the big solar systems. We need to have the battery, the entire solar system, whereby someone can just come and do the installation for us. Then we know we are good to go. So that's it, dear guys, dear colleagues, dear sisters, dear brothers, wherever you're watching this video from. I'm glad that I have a couple of guys who are watching this video from the United States of America. You guys, you can just send some couple of US dollars, then we can have this project done, you know. we can do it, guys. We can get somewhere. And I can tell you guys that by the end of this year, 2026, if we can just commit to helping one another, I'm telling you guys that we can all get somewhere. Because if I'm having those chicks and you are also doing the same business and you are also in need, or if you are going to be in need of these chicks as well, once I start doing the breeding process, I can as well organize some chicks for you. And you know, these chicks, they are quite special. It's a good breed, right? The chicks that we do have here is a special breed from one of the best well-known breeders in Zimbabwe, right? It's a bloodline from one of the well-known breeders in Zimbabwe. So I'm not even compromising on the quality of these chicks. I'm not compromising at all. I've got the best breed that you can find in Zimbabwe. So that's all guys from my side. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please keep sharing our videos and keep supporting us. Now it's time to say thank you so much. It's Raw Vibes with Sage Gora. Now it's time to say goodbye.